Ladies and gentlemen, it is Evolve Wednesday nights. It's Evolve time, folks. It's your WWE Evolve, April 29th, 2026. Evolve Watch Along for WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 9. Make sure y'all hit the thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Turn on all notifications so you don't miss a single watch along that goes live each and every single night. You know, I go live for Monday Night Raw almost every Monday night. NXT Tuesday nights. Evolve. Well, Evolve some Wednesday nights, not all Wednesday nights, but I'm being honest with that. Friday night SmackDown Friday nights, and then Lucha Libre Saturday nights. Backlash is next week, so I think the only show that's going to be a go-home show for Backlash is Raw. I don't think SmackDown is going to be a Backlash go-home show. I don't believe. Got a stacked card tonight. Aaron Rourke puts his Evolve Men's Championship on the line in a wild triple threat match against Harlem Luis and Braxton Cole. Chazz Starboy will be going one-on-one with Romeo Moreno. That should be a solid matchup between those two. And then Kali Armstrong will be taking on Tyra Mae Steele. You know, the one that got released from the company. That Tyra Mae Steele. Yeah. And I'm sure we'll be seeing plenty of more on this show. I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I'm going to go ahead and pull Evolve up. Get my earbuds turned on too. Because I'm going to be commentating and giving y'all my live reactions. Hopefully, this show won't be boring tonight. Don't know until I watch, so we'll see. Because NXT was a mid-C show last night, and saying NXT was a solid episode, I didn't believe that for 1 second, that it was a solid show. In my opinion, it was a mid-C show. I will go over to those that didn't get to listen to my NXT watch along. Out of my kindness, I will go over my overall thoughts and grades on last night's NXT. Because I think y'all need to hear this. Because I was not happy about a lot of things I seen on the show tonight, last night. Monday Night Raw, on the other hand, was another solid show. Now I'm starting to figure out why Monday Night Raw has been producing consistent, solid television. It's because of the lead writer and vice president, Alexandria Williams. She knows what the hell she's doing, man. That's a good ass writer. That's a good ass pickup by Raw, man. I'm not even gonna lie. These shows, we've been getting 7 solid weeks of television on Monday Night Raw because of her. If you didn't thank her before, you better thank her now. I'm just saying. The real one, only the real ones know why I'm saying that. Trust me. Anyways, get ready to pull Evolve up here. Hold on. What's that noise? Living room TV, I can hear it from all the way in the room. I just got to telling him. Get my Bluetooth on here. Earbuds are on. I got to change it to pause. The graphics for Evolve looks good, honestly. It's just they need to take this show and make sure their creative writing and booking is on point too. They can do that, man. They're good. Yeah, my other earbud is not working anymore. It's out. Okay. So it's starting with Harlem Luis. Everybody tune in, folks. Stream just started. Harlem Louise says, I waited months for this. I returned from LFG with one goal in mind. That was to become the Evolve champion. And Jackson Drake and Aaron Rourke, they took their sweet time in calling my name as their opponent to claim the title has finally arrived. And it didn't come how I wanted to, a one-on-one with the champ. But nothing will stop me from dragging Aaron and dropping Country Club Braxton. He says tonight is his moment. He says how poetic on a night with the first ever women's Evolve champion, Kali Armstrong, a woman who cemented their vision, who built a brand exits. I enter and I pick up that mantle of being a dominant and destructive champion. Kali carved her path. And tonight, I take the next step in mine. Says Harlem Louise. That's what he said, not making that up. All right, let's find out what Evolve is going to start off with tonight. We got a package from Harlem Louise hyping up the Evolve triple threat match for the Evolve Men's Championship. Tonight's Kali Armstrong's final Evolve match. It was also the final match of Tyra Mae Steele because she got released from the company. Of course, this was taped. Kali Armstrong, first of all, women's champion, getting in the ring right now. Yeah, Tyra Mae Steele is losing this one. I think they had Tyra Mae Steele lose to write her off TV because she was getting released and stuff. The company. My thing is, what was the point of signing her when y'all didn't have any creative plans for her? Like, I don't understand it. Until they didn't have no creative plans for her at all. What was the point? Here we go. Here we go with Kali Armstrong and Tyra Mae Steele. We got Kali Armstrong and Tyra Mae Steele happening right now. Oh, they said she got the phone call to go to NXT. Guess that's how she got called up. Kali Armstrong was the first one to put Tyra Mae Steele down in this match. She had the advantage first. Oh, a toss to Tyra Mae Steele, drop kick to Tyra Mae Steele by Kali Armstrong. Okay, Kali Armstrong trying to do what she takes. She's trying to do what it takes to keep Tyra Mae Steele down. Oh, Javon Evans was mentioned on Evolve tonight. His name was mentioned by the Evolve commentary. Ooh. Ugh. Oh. Uh-oh, Tyra Mae Steele using her Olympic background to put Kali Armstrong down. Kali Armstrong sent Tyra Mae Steele onto the concrete. Tyra Mae Steele stops Kali Armstrong. Kali Armstrong in her tracks. Ugh. Damn, my throat getting dry already. Damn. She said, well, that ain't gonna hurt. She's mocking Kali Armstrong. Kali Armstrong don't like when people mock her in the ring. And Evolve episode 7 is on the air commercial. All right, how many ad commercial breaks did we have been through already? Dang. Here we go. It's back on. Ooh. Forearm by Kali Armstrong. Ooh. Tyra Mae Steele just did a move to Kali Armstrong. It looked like a German suplex. And oh, she sends her angle into the rope. Man, I know that had to hurt. Ah, dang. Tyra Mae Steele strategy is to further injure the ankle of Kali Armstrong. That's her strategy into this match. That's a smart strategy. Very, very smart strategy. If you just now tuning in, welcome. This is your WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 7. Watch along results for Episode 7 of Evolve Season 2. Hit the thumbs up. Let's get some likes on the stream. Share the stream. Let everybody know I'm live for this show tonight. And I'm watching Kali Armstrong versus Tyra Mae Steele. Keep supporting the channel, folks. Your support goes a long way. Oh, spine buster by Kali Armstrong. Uh-oh. She's rolling. A 3-time All-American. Interesting. Uh-oh. Ooh! Uh-oh. She's going for the ankle lock. Tyra Mae still going for the ankle lock to Kali Armstrong. Uh-oh. Kali Armstrong rolls her up. 1, 2, and Tyra Mae still kicks out. It's a shame they released a talent like Tyra Mae Steele. She had potential if they booked her and had creative plans for her. Uh-oh. Oh, rolls her up. 1, 2, up, kicked out. Uh-oh. I thought she was going for the ankle slam. It looked like a power slam by Kali Armstrong. Uh-oh. She's getting ready to go for that Kali connection. She's waiting. The Kali connection to Tyra Mae Steele. That's it. Kali Armstrong wins her last match on Evolve. We already gonna see Kali Armstrong versus Jada Parker for next week's NXT. I can't wait for that. I gotta fix my camera. Gotta fix my web. Oh, it says thank you, Kylie, on the Titron, on the Titantron. This is what she said. They showed a replay of Kali Armstrong with the Kylie connection. Kyle saying Kylie connection 1, 2, 3. She says, "Oh yeah, hey man, it's been real." She says, Kali Armstrong was born here. I showed everybody that the difference maker ain't the one to play with. I carried this brand on my back. She says, yeah, all this time. I carried this brand on my back. Even when I win this division, I was trying to figure out who's the next person that's going to step up and be the next top star. Then she says, I made history. Kali Armstrong will forever go down as the first ever Evolve Women's Champion in the River books. Okay, nobody take that from me. She said, I built this place. But now it's time I let others live in it. Now I'm on my way to NXT to make history up there. But just know, she says, it's all gas, no brakes till I get mine. Straight like that, she says. Kali Armstrong looks to change the game on Tuesday night. Okay, it's all right. Reminds me of Jacob Fall too. Over on in that Raw. Got a video package from It's Guy. Not sure what this is about. He said It's Guy has lost Palm partners, laughed at by Team PC, ignored by them. ID got beat up by 2.0, disrespected, disgraded, disobeyed. And he says, even a new boss doesn't understand It's Guy. Are they the dummies? Or is It's Guy the dummy? This girl's emotional muscle is hurting. He said It's Guy rather turn vegan than feeling, where does it go? He said, where does It's Guy go from here? I mean, come on. It's Guy. It's peak time. Like no stutter has peaked before. He said, let's find a way. Well, looks like It's Guy has a lot on his mind, folks. We got Romeo coming out to his theme, Romeo Moreno. Oh, Romeo Romano's got a lot of people pay attention to him, man. We got Chazz Starboy Hall coming out to his thing. And what should be a fun match between these two. Big match against Romeo Moreno. Interesting mix of styles with Starboy and Romeo. What the hell is this coming out? Max Abrams. What the world are they doing out here? He said, why don't you make the best decision of your life and join the ID 2.0 squad? Says Max Abrams. Talking about some sunglasses off. Why don't you make the best decision of your life and join the ID 2.0 squad? Man. Starboy looking like, excuse me, and you coming out here to interrupt me in the middle of my match against Romeo? He said, all right, listen, Max, I'm real proud to be a part of the ID crew, but I'm just not really feeling you guys. Sorry. You're saying no to rolling with us? No, us? What's no in Spanish? He said, I know y'all are very jacked, but I'm going to say it slowly in Spanish so you can understand it. He said, all the also means combined, and Romeo got jumped. Oh, and now they're beating up Starboy. They not only put down Romeo, but now they put down Starboy as well. This is 4-on-2. CJ Fowler lays out Starboy. And now the referees have come out to check on Starboy to see if he's all right. I guess we're not getting that match. Damn. Dang, I was really looking forward to that match. They just had to ruin that shit, man. And now Evolve's on the ad commercial break. We're probably gonna get 2 or 3 more after this. Evolve is still on commercial. We got the Evolve general manager Timothy Thatcher talking now. He said, let's see, lots to do. First up, Kali Armstrong, been promoted to NXT. Congratulations. She'll always be in the very first Evolve match. And she will always be known as the first Evolve Women's Champion. He says, it's very nice to see her grow, much like the other part. Which brings me to a nice main event for the Evolve title. He said, what I had to address is to do the ID talent earlier today. He said, what I need is security. That's all jobs I got. He said, these new WWE talent running wild here, causing chaos. Okay. I think you two are the ones that are sore out. It's the job I got, fellas, he says. He said, whatever it takes, boss. Good man. He said, better pal, let's get at it. But let's get to work. He said to be the face of Evolve is the future of WWE. Little do we know, this was already Tristan Angel's last episode on Evolve. He got called up to NXT. This was his last episode, man. We barely even got to see him wrestle on Evolve. Mr. England, Tristan Angel. Mason Holiday and Layla Diggs got to their theme. He just said the Peter Rosenberg special. No, he did not just say that. They said Layla and Mason Holiday certainly been shaking things up. Any Evolve Women's division, they say. The team of Anya Root and Gina. What? Mason Holiday? They said Mason Holiday and Layla Diggs are now Evolve veterans, and they've been doing this for a while. Here we go. It's going to be Anya Root. It's going to be Anya Root and Layla Diggs. Can't wait to see what Anya Root can do in the ring. Here we go. Yeah, there's never been an Anya Root like her. He said I'm on set on being injured. Energy. Can't get my words right. Oh, a toss by Mason Holiday. Sent to the Capri sent to the corner. Layla Diggs tagged in. Here we go. Ooh, a spear in the corner. Layla Diggs and Holiday been tagging each other in and out in this match. Rune haven't been tagged in yet. Capri pin Holiday kicked out. Capri's trying to prevent Holiday from tagging into Layla Diggs, which is great strategy. Renee's tagged in. There goes Anya Renee. Ooh. Oh, a high knee to Mason Holiday in the corner. Wow. This Anya Root girl is not bad at all. I mean, my goodness. This Anya Renee girl is something else. She is something. Oh, we got Mason Holiday getting back up on her feet. Ooh. Uh-oh. Anya Renee tap back in again. Layla Diggs taking down both Capri and Anya Renee. Ooh. Ooh. Man. Your kicking strikes is something else from Layla Diggs. Layla Diggs is rolling. Nope. Capri breaks up the pin. Mason, here comes Mason Holiday. Layla and Mason get the job done. Well, Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday get their first win on Evolve. Damn. Randy Chu has their first title defense against Lady Luck. Get ready to tell y'all what Lane Luck and Wendy Chu said to each other. She says, Wendy, this one is the biggest match of my career, and I'm not taking this opportunity lightly. Like my look, people in the business can turn on you in an instant. Like, look at Nikita. She wants what you got. So long. You just have to be for some reason. I'm going to be real with you. I don't know what version of you I'm going to get out there. So when I am so grateful, I'm not letting my guard down. He said how you like to respond to it. I know my past has been all over the place. Crazy, absolutely questionable. Guilty, guilty as charged. But I'm finally my authentic self, and I'm not going to change anytime soon, she said, especially when being me brought me to this. Oh, Laney, I meant when I said it when my first challenger who had similar path for me. I'm going to give it to you straight. We're getting a down shot. Honestly, I'm not going to go down without a fight. So I'm excited to see, but the Air Champ 2 is just beginning, she says. So we got the Evolve Women's Championship next week when they defends it against Laney Luck. I guess once again nobody got the notification I was going live. It's the third day in a row. I meant when I said on the schedule, though. It wasn't one. Cappuccino Jones tells Starboy, like, sorry. He says, sorry about what happened, y'all. He apologized to Romeno and Starboy. He said, listen, we went out there tonight. Cappuccino Jones talking with Romeno and Starboy. He said, I'm so sick of everybody think they can do whatever they want around here. We went through all with Team PC, got them out of here. Now we got these new clowns in the ID program acting like they're the cream of the crop. Cappuccino Jones is gonna go talk to Thatch. Oh, Harlem Maurice is already in the ring, waiting on Braxton Cole and the WWE Evolve men's champion Aaron Rourke. Main event time, folks. Cam Hendricks and Harley Riggs is in the VIP section tonight. This was Cam's last appearance on Evolve. Before he got called up to NXT. We talked about how they did their call-ups, man. How they did these guys on NXT last night. I didn't like it, dude. Should have gave these guys vignettes. I had a lot to say about that. I was not happy. I mean, at least NXT filled up the men's division on NXT, but it's just the way they had them debut on NXT. You don't have to have debut together. You just have them debut separately, like you've been doing. Would have been the simplest thing to do on the show. Harlem Louise being introduced as a challenger, Braxton Cole being introduced as a challenger, and Aaron Rourke being introduced as the Evolve champion. Aaron Rourke's going to retain. They are over. They are so over with this guy on Evolve. Evolve is loving the shit out of Aaron Rourke. I can see why. He's great in the ring. I can see that being Ricky Sanders. Yeah, Braxton Cole wasted no time on these guys. Roland Lewis looking to take control, and now he's eyeing Aaron Rourke. Oh, Aaron Rourke tried to pick up Harlem Lewis. Didn't work. Side Russian leg sweep to Harlem Lewis by Aaron Rourke. Champion is taking control. Up. Harlem Luis got his knees up. Ooh. Backbreaker. Pins Aaron Rourke and kicks out. All right. Send not only Eric to the concrete, but Harlem Luis to the concrete outside the ring. And now we got Braxton Cole turning this match around. Now, Evolve is on commercial break again. We're going to go ahead and try to fast forward this. All right. We got it back on the screen. Braxton control the strip match for the end. Well, damn. Right when I fast forward, it went right on to add commercial break again. Damn right he's smart. Now talking about Braxton Cole, of course. 6-man tag team match booked for next week's Evolve. Wendy Chu defends with the strength lane will walk. Uh-oh, Braxton Cole getting serious now. He telling the fans to shut up because they were getting annoying. They're annoying them. Uh-oh, there goes Harlem Luis. Right back in it. He stunned Lewis with a big knee, and he was going to do a DDT to Aaron Rourke, but Aaron Rourke was going to do a DDT to Harlem Luis, but Harlem Luis got Aaron Rourke back up and suplexes him on the rope, the top rope. Oh, a spear to Aaron Rourke sends Aaron Rourke out of the ring. Uh-oh, Braxton Cole with a neck breaker. Braxton Cole putting the beating to Harlem Luis. Oh. Hmm. Harlem Reese kicks out at 2. Braxton Cole had pinned him put it away at 2. Leg drop to Harlem Reese by Braxton Cole. Sends Harlem Reese to the corner and clothesline to Braxton Cole by Harlem Reese. Harlem Reese is trying to get back in it now. Ooh, clothesline to the back of Braxton Cole. Drop kick to Braxton Cole, and Braxton Cole kicks out. He's going to pick up Braxton Cole. Oh, there's Aaron Rourke. Uh-oh. Aaron Rourke's got this. He's rolling. Aaron Rourke is insane, man. Uh-oh. Braxton in one corner, Lewis in the other. Big boot to the corner to Harlem Louise. Sends Braxton Cole to Harlem Louise in the corner. Oh, backbreaker from Braxton Cole by Aaron Rourke. Ooh. Elbow. Like Harlem Louise. Aaron Rourke. Uh-oh. Hurricane Rana. Oh, code breaker. With a 1, 2, and Braxton Cole kicks out. Aaron Rourke is showing out tonight, man. Really. This guy's fucking great, man. If NXT or the main roster doesn't do good things in Aaron Rourke, man, then we got a pro. Like, for real. This guy is fucking great. He is very talented, very great. Harlem Louise and Aaron Rourke on the top rope. Braxton Cole trying to stop them. We got Aaron Rourke getting suplexed by Harlem Louise and Braxton Cole power bombs Harlem Louise at the same time. They all two of them go in. Then we got Brooks Jensen watching the match too. Braxton Cole picks up Aaron Rourke and up the roll up. Braxton Cole kicks out. Whoa! Spinning heel kick to Braxton Cole by Aaron Rourke. We got Harlem Louise and Aaron Rourke getting back up. Are they gonna brawl? Here we go. Ooh. Oh, like a super kick. European uppercut by Harlem Louise and a big boot to Aaron. Oh, a punch to the face of Harlem Louise by Aaron Rourke. Oh, Jesus. Uh-oh. The jackhammer. He hit the jackhammer on Aaron Rourke. Aaron Rourke kicks out. Braxton Cole pulls Harlem Louise out of the ring. Aaron Rourke, the rainbow. And he retains. His finisher is the rainbow. Cam Hedrick. Some tell me Cam Hedrick and Harlem Reeves are going to go in there and jump him. They're going to be they're going to be eyeing the Evolve Championship. The Mardi Gras round, the rainbow. Yeah, man. I told you. What did I tell you? I tell you what's going to happen. They're supposed to be in the VIP section now to get in the ring. They're trying to figure out how they're going to ambush Aaron Rourke. Go over now. Season 2, episode 7. What they do to make sure so evolve that will be on
が5円。
お、一時や、おい。
おねろとか。
お一時期やおい
back, y'all. Well, Evolve certainly did not disappoint us with this show tonight. This show did better than NXT last night. Not even joking. Not even joking, man. If I had more audience in the live chat, man, this would have been a fun stream, but overall, it's been a quiet did stream. A quiet did watch along tonight. At least I got to give y'all my live reactions. You got to hear me go over what Carl Lewis said and what Wendy Choo said to Lady Luck and what Lady Luck said to Wendy Choo. Commentating that match between Kali Armstrong and Tyra Mae Steele. Are y'all ready for me to go over my overall thoughts and grade on WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 9? All right. Ready when I'm sure y'all are ready when I am. All right, so let's get to it, man. All right, so WWE Evolve Season 2, Episode 9 was a passing the torch type of night. Felt every bit of it. Kali Armstrong, of course, defeated Tyra Mae Steele by pinfall in what was Kali's final Evolve match before her WWE NXT call-up and Tyra's last WWE match before her release from the company. Context made every near fall matter more. After the match, Armstrong cut a promo about how she will forever go down as the first ever Evolve Women's Champion in Evolve history. And rightfully so, she is. She built the place, she says, and then she said, but it's time for her to leave and make history in NXT. Real emotional stuff. Massive respect to both women for closing that chapter right. And you got the stuff that makes Evolve feel different from everything else. Everyone always says, hey, it's Gal. But never, hey, it's Gal, how are you? He has feelings too. That promo was weird, sad, funny, but now 100% invested. Standing out in Evolve is a lonely game, and sometimes it's Gal just wants to fit in. This was a video package of what Isgal said. He went on to say, that, are they all the dummies? Or is Isgal the dummy? Isgal would rather turn vegan than to keep feeling feelings. Where does Isgal go from here? I need to know. It's time to peak like no stud has peaked before. So that was a video package from Isgal saying what he had to say. And then we got Romeo versus Chazz Starboy Hall. The match didn't even start because Max Abrams, Jakari Ball, CJ Valor, and Santi Rivera of 2.0 interrupted trying to recruit Hall. Hall turned them down. Moreno told them to leave, so they jumped both of them. That set up Capitano Jones checking on Moreno and Hall later. He's sick of Team PC, now 2.0, calling chaos. Jones wants a 6-man tag next week. Hall and Moreno are in. That's how you advance a story right there on Evolve. Whether it's a show in a small crowd or a big crowd. Then you had WWE Evolve, Foreman Timothy Thatcher congratulating Kali Armstrong on graduating to NXT, pretty much getting called up to the NXT women's roster, getting called up to the NXT brand itself. Then two guys knocked on his office saying Thatcher appreciates hard work and nobody works harder than them. I wonder what those two guys are, and I wonder if we're going to be seeing one or two vignettes from these guys, from one of these guys. Now, he said that so they deserve an opportunity. Thatcher put them on security to offset the 2.0 guys. It's logical booking. And I guess I'm here for it as long as they book it right. As long as they know what they're doing with these talents on Evolve, man, this men's and women's talent. As long as they know what they're doing with the men's and women's division, we are in the clear here. And actually, for next week's Evolve, we're going to go over how they need to make sure their men's and women's division is the best division on Evolve and what they need to do to, give the talent more TV time and make sure they're booking the talent right and everything. And how they should book the talent properly. So the question was, after this, who has shoulders broad enough to be the future of Evolve? Tristan Angels, a man with no holes in his game, say less, put the belt on him eventually. So we had a video package from him, a vignette from him, explaining who he is, what he wants, everything. Now later, Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday versus Anya Renee and Gina Cabri. Layla Diggs and Holiday got a win over Anya Renee and Gina Cabri by pinfall. That tag match was better than expected. Diggs and Holiday are actually starting to click as a team. And if they can add some more women to the WWE Evolve women's roster, they might actually can do a women's tag team division on Evolve. Lane Rourke and Wendy Chu had a co-interview with Chewy Martinez, moderating. Luck said this title match will be the biggest of her career. Chu praised Luck, but made it clear she's getting a title shot, not the title. That's a money line, and I bought. So that's what she said. Then we got the main event match, where Aaron retained the WWE Evolve Championship over Braxton Cole and Harlem Luis by pinfall over Cole. Triple threat was chaotic, and this was definitely my match of the night. Aaron is freaking great. If NXT and the main roster doesn't see great things in him, man, we're gonna have a serious problem. I literally said this earlier. It ended with Harley Riggins, Cam Hendricks, and Brooks Jensen all eyeing Aaron. This was basically a tease. This was following through. Don't just stare. This was Cam Hedrick's last appearance on Evolve before he got called up, and as well as Tristan Angel's last appearance before he got called up as well. I don't think we're going to be seeing them back on Evolve for a while. Tate Wilder, I don't think we'll be seeing him on Evolve either. We are possibly going to be seeing some more debuts on Evolve and NXT pretty soon. We'll have to see what the administration has up their sleeve to see who else they're going to be debuting to Evolve men's and women's division. Honestly, man, overall, this show was a solid B show. Delivered perfectly. Did better than NXT last night. NXT was a mid-C show. It was absolutely terrible. And we're going to go over the NXT results. I'm going to go over my overall thoughts and grade on last night's NXT because I really want y'all to listen to what I had to say and how I felt about this show last night. It wasn't just me that said that NXT buried Evil and Will Coast. It wasn't just me. There was other people in the community that said it too. Meanwhile, you got a lot of people saying that NXT was a solid show. Nah, it was a mid show in my opinion. But like I said, this show tonight, Evolve, Season 2, Episode 7, it had heart. It had storyline progression. It had a legit main event, which stole the show, easily match highlight of the night. And the Hall and Moreno non-start hurt the pacing a bit. But every segment had a purpose for next week. And that's what we need to see on Tubi, on Evolve. Now, real talk about Evolve, Episode 7, because I know some of y'all are probably also asking how good did the episode do and how fucking terrible was it? It was not entirely terrible. It was mostly some good stuff coming out of the show tonight. Mostly the good and not the bad, at least, thankfully. How good or terrible did Evolve Episode 7 do? Like I said, it was not terrible. Let's kill that right now. But it also wasn't a must-see blowaway episode. Because I'm calling Evolve Season 2, Episode 7 a C+2 solid B- show. But it was more of a B show to me. It was more of a solid mid-B show than a solid low B minus. It was basically a build the house episode. And you need those. You need Evolve episodes like that. The problem is, the issue with these episodes is if you stack too many in a row, people stop tuning in on Wednesday nights. I just realized there were more downs and ups. I thought there were more ups than downs, but I was wrong. There was more downs and ups, even though it was still a solid show tonight. So the ups coming out of Episode 7, of course, was Layla Diggs and Mason Holiday defeating Renee and Capri. Like I said, it was a sneaky good tag match. It was solid B- level work. Fast, clean. You can see Diggs, Holiday actually becoming a real team. Evolve. If they, like I said, if they add, I'm going to say this again because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm just being honest with y'all when I say this. If they add more women to Evolve Women's roster, you can do Evolve, not only an Evolve, a large Evolve Women's roster, you can do an Evolve Women's Tag Division too. All you got to do is introduce Evolve Women's Tag Team titles. Like what WWE did when they introduced WWE Women's Tag Team titles, like NXT did when they introduced NXT Women's Tag Team titles. They can do that if they have a full Evolve Women's roster, which they don't. They got a short Evolve Women's roster right now. They need more talent on there. The male Evolve roster needs more talent on their roster as well. Both rosters need star power as well. So if they get hot, that's a win for the whole show, man. And then another up was the characters finally landing. You know, you got Isgal, Tristan Angels, Thatcher as Foreman. You know, of course, he's the Evolve GM. We're getting personalities, not just bodies and matches. It's how you get casuals on Tubi to remember names. Storylines have tracks. That's the last up coming out of season 2, episode 7. 2.0 versus everybody. Team PC problems. Aaron with a line of people who want his spot for the first time. Now, I can tell y'all what's happening next week without looking at my notes. I mean, as good as it gets. The downs coming out of season 2, episode 7. Time and pacing. Matches are getting 5-6 minutes and ending right when they get good. Now, on a 45, 60-minute Tubi show, your 2 top matches need 10 plus minutes or don't bother. Another down coming out of this show is they have to stop with the 50-50 finishes. If you want us to believe Tristan Angels or Chazz Hall is the future, let them win clean. Roll-ups every week make everyone feel mid. Crowd mix. Is it me? Am I the only one that really can't hear if the Tubi crowd is into anything? I mean, if it's Gal, bears his soul, and there's crickets, I don't know if it's working. Legitimately don't know, man. I don't even know. Really. Post Kylie women's division. With Kylie gone to NXT, who's the women? Luck versus Chu needs to deliver next level, or that division falls off a cliff. Will it fall off the cliff completely? We'll have to find out on next week's episode of Evolve. Next week's episode of Evolve is season 2, episode 10. Now, what needs to improve going forward? Give me a holy shit moment per episode, because I'm telling you, one match that gets clipped, one promo that trends, that's how you grow on Tubi. You can't just be fine every week. But let's set the record straight on what WWE Evolve needs to do on Tubi every Wednesday night going forward. This is the part where I talk to y'all and to evolve creative at the same time. I want this brand to win. I want every brand to win, even SmackDown NXT. Still doing mid. Just the creative writing and booking still the same on both brands. Gonna keep talking about it every week for NXT and SmackDown until they get it right. Monday Night Raw has been producing 7 straight weeks of solid television because of Alexandria Williams, the lead writer and vice president. She started, I think, back in 2014. 2024. No, not 14. 2024, excuse me. But yeah. This part right here, setting the record straight, is where I talk to y'all and Evolve Creative at the same time. I want this brand to win. I'm watching every Wednesday on Tubi. But seriously, This is what I need to tell y'all about what has to happen with the writing, creative, and booking so Evolve doesn't fall with this. You got to pick your faces of Evolve now and protect them. Kylie's gone. That spot is open. Aaron, Laney Luck, Wendy Chu, Angels, Chazz Hall. These people need to feel like stars. Well, even though Angels is not going to be back on Evolve because he got called up. But him and Karen Hendricks might still be on there because technically Evolve are taped shows every week. So they don't do their shows live. But I think this was still Cam and Angels' last appearance because they were on NXT last night, and Tate Wilder was too, literally. But Hall, Luck, and Chu, Aaron already feels like a star. Aaron, he's got the skills, the gimmick ain't too bad, but he's got the skills, you know. He's got the movesets, he's got the skills. He's great at what he does in the ring. That's all that matters here with Aaron. But seriously though, no more losing non-title matches. No more 50-50 tag booking for your champions. Now, check this out. If I'm telling a friend to watch Evolve on Wednesday, I need to say because Aaron is the man and mean it. Number two, payoffs need to be weekly. This isn't network TV in 2005. You know, I was 6 years old in 2005. Easily remembered how old I was. I was a kid in that time. 2.0 jumps people. 6-man tag with Cappuccino, Jones, Hall, and Moreno happens next week. Not next month. Riggins and Hendricks stare down Aaron. Yeah, I question that because that attack before the show goes off the air or next week at the latest. So maybe next week was Tristan, Angels, and Hendricks' last appearance. Maybe we'll see. All these Evolve shows are going to be taped anyway. The rest of the Evolve shows this year. But the Tubi audience has Netflix, YouTube, everything else. You know, you can't make them wait. Number three, you got to make the Evolve championships feel bigger than NXT. Real talk. When somebody holds the Evolve men's or women's title, it should feel like the most important thing in that building. Long reigns, main event every show. When they get called up, it should be a moment like graduating college. Not, oh, they're gone. That's how you get people to care about what's next. Keep Evolve weird. I wouldn't want to say that, but it's Gal wanting to go vegan because he's sad. And Angels talking about his shoulders. Martinez monitoring therapy session interviews. Yes, that's your niche. Raw and SmackDown can't do that. The main roster brand shows, Raw and SmackDown can't even do that, man. If you're trying to be mini Raw on Tubi, you lose. Be the weird character, driven, work rate show. Use the Tubi runtime like a weapon. Like I said earlier, 45, 60 minutes. It means 3 matches max. Open with a fight, close with an angle. No 3-minute backstage skits that go nowhere. If I can scroll my phone during your show and not miss anything, easy. And number 6, finally, Thatcher needs to talk to US. Now, this is what I had to say. He's the foreman. Have him do a 30-second welcome to Evolve on Tuesday, telling us what's at stake. Make the audience at home feel like they're in the ring. Bottom line, folks, Season 2, Episode 9 was a solid B, and it proved this show has soul. Meanwhile, Episode 7 was a C plus, B minus, and proved they still have problems. The next 6-8 weeks on Tubi decide if Evolve is a real third brand or just content. I mean, I'm riding with them somewhat, but I'm also holding them accountable. So here's y'all's homework. Drop a comment when the watch along gets processed on the channel on who you think the face of Evolve is. Post type. Is it Aaron? Angels? It's Gal? Gonna surprise us all? I'll be back next Wednesday night, breaking down every single second. I don't know if I'm doing that stream on which WrestleMania 42 night delivered better or not. I will keep y'all up to date on that tomorrow. I know I'll be live for Friday Night SmackDown, hopefully. We'll see about that. I know I'll be live for Lucha Libre. That is a watch along that I will be live for. That is definitely a show I'll be live for this Saturday night. Please don't miss the next Evolve watch along for next Wednesday night. Wendy Chu versus Lady Luck. It's probably going to end up being a solid B minus match, or maybe mid average C plus, one of the two. Because I can't really see it being. I mean, 6-man tag match. I don't think it's going to be the best match of the night. I think Wendy Chu versus Lady Luck has the chance to be the best match of the night. Maybe. We'll see. But I'm going Wendy Chu versus Lady Luck as being the match highlight of the night for next week's Evolve for now. We'll see how things go that episode. I appreciate y'all for tuning in and listening to my commentary and live reaction, going over everything that went down before. You know, including going over my overall thoughts. Going over my overall thoughts and what I should, well, wait a minute. Hold on. I do appreciate y'all for supporting the channel and hitting the thumbs up. Keep on doing that. Keep on sharing the streams, man. Keep on spreading the word out there. But I do appreciate y'all for listening to my commentary and live reactions and my overall thoughts and grades on Evolve Episode 9. And also listening to me going over the ups and downs coming out of that show. How good or terrible they did. And setting the record straight on what really Evolve needs to do on Tubi every Wednesday night going forward. Thank y'all so much for being here. Good night. And I'll keep you guys up to date on whether I'm doing that stream or not. If I do, it's going to be very, very interesting. So, good night and adios. Oh, there's something I want to tell y'all. I want to give y'all a little bit of news before I get out of here for real this time. I saw a news tweet on NXT premium live events going on the ESPN app going forward. The CW Sports tweeted out 14 hours ago that CW Sports and ESPN are teaming up. So, in other words, what they're saying is the ESPN app is set to be streaming home for all CW Sports live events starting this summer. We will still get to watch NXT Premium Live events on CW on cable. So, to those of us that have cable and won't, be able to have an ESPN subscription, won't be able to have enough money to have that. Thought I put that out there. I saw something else. I saw another news tweet. I saw something else. I'm pulling it up right now. I'm trying to anyway. Something else that y'all should know. I also seen something about Nashville putting in major bid to land future WrestleMania location for 2028. I'll be 29 years old when 2028 arrives. My birthday is in January. Oh, let's go over the new NXT rookie class because this is coming from Ringside News. So the announcement came through WWE's NXT official So WWE shared the names of the incoming rookies as part of the review. They tweeted out and said, and I quote, "Meet Lisa, Daniele, Garrett Beck, Nicholas, and Zoe Hennies." Now, this is the latest group that joins the long list of athletes entering WWE's developmental system, where prospects train at the Performance Center before eventually appearing on NXT TV. They start working the system before moving to Raw or SmackDown. Now, Ringside News said around not much has been revealed about the backgrounds of the 4 new recruits. They said that the announcements like this usually marks the beginning of their WWE journey as they work toward making in front of fans. So WWE basically continues to bring in fresh talent as the company builds towards the future. And those 4 names now officially to the mix as the next generation begins its climb. Now, a question for y'all is, which one of these new NXT rookies do you think has the best chance to make it to WWE television first? All you got to do is let me know in the comments on Evolve episode 7. I think that is all I have, I believe. That is all the important news I saw. Obviously, Ricky Saints bid farewell to NXT. He will be making his SmackDown debut this Friday night. I might have already told y'all that last night. Oh! Backstage for, and guess who it happened to be? After the show, backstage photo with AJ Styles confirmed former WWE champion was present during the entire show. You know, Legacy was a former Evolve men's talent, and now he's a NXT men's talent. He's in the NXT men's division, along with Candle Carver and Jackson Drake and the Vanity Project and all them. You know, the guys that came from Evolve to NXT. But he posted a photo of AJ Styles confirming the former WWE champion was present during the entire show. No on-screen cameo, no announcement, just Styles quietly watching everything unfold behind her. A tweet said, and I quote, "Last night was phenomenal." Then it had NXT's Twitter name mentioned. Since stepping away from in-ring competition, AJ Styles has been working in talent scouting. A night packed with new faces would be exactly the kind of show he'd be sent to evaluate, basically. And WWE rolled out a lot of keeping an eye on all of it. And this episode was a reset. This episode also did mid as well. And actually, I was supposed to go over my overall thoughts and grade on last night's NXT. We're going to do that, and then I'm going to get out of here. But Styles being there suggests WWE is taking a close look at who's next, locking anything in. Yeah. Also, not only is NXT going to be on ESPN, they're also set for next day streaming on Roku on their new CW partnership. WWE hasn't even decided a new name for Evil after NXT debut, but I found out that WWE has filed a trademark. I'm going to tell you what that trademark name is. Guess what it is? Knox Region. I think that is going to be Evil's new name. I don't know what I think of that, but I probably already know what y'all are thinking. I mean, if you're thinking maybe good or bad, yeah, I can't blame. I don't know if that would be a good idea to give him that name. I think they should just stick with Evil. I mean, that was his name in New Japan Pro Wrestling. I don't think he needs a name change. I just don't believe that. By the way, SummerSlam will be taking place in Minneapolis, August the 1st and the 2nd. So we got SummerSlams. They're going to be doing SummerSlams night 1 and 2, just like they did with WrestleMania 42 Vegas, night 1 and 2. Of course, for Vegas, night 1 was terrible and night 2 was good. I literally told the barbershop man that yesterday when I was getting my hair cut. The Twitter X account at Fadeaway Media tweeted out and said lower level, higher rolls start at $390. So if you're looking to purchase a higher roll seat for SummerSlam, you better have that money saved up already. Woo-wee, man. Saving up $390 for a higher roll seat? Dang, that's a lot of money. Price is jacking up like crazy, man. Club level in the same section goes up to $1,191. I don't mind. Woo! About to be having me sound like James Brown in here. Anyway. Floor seats roll Letting start at 1,342. Rolls 4 to 6 jump to $2,664. This is floor seats. Upper level, higher rolls start at $158. Lower rolls go up to $238. So that's what it says in the tweet. WWE making tickets lower for SummerSlam. It feels like a TKO versus WWE story. I mean, that is me. That's crazy. I think WWE is trying to charge fees at this point. Holy shit. Y'all think people are going to complain? Some people complain about the prices. I don't know about the seats. Backlash is already coming up. We could be seeing names like Sheamus making his return. You never know these days. Backlash will be May the 9th. Saturday night, I think. The card for Backlash so far, Roman Reigns versus Jacob Fatu for the WWE World Heavyweight Championship. Seth Rollins versus Breaker. And then you got Io Scott versus Oscar, which should have been at WrestleMania. I don't know why they didn't book it. I don't know why they booked it for Backlash. It didn't even make sense. Kairi Sane was the puppet of Oscar. Should have been doing this when Kairi Sane was on the show, not when she's released. They all wrestled in Japan together. Even Julia. Look. WWE does some of the dumbest stuff sometimes. They do the good stuff, but they do dumb stuff. They make dumb decisions. Good decisions, you got the mixed reaction decision, and you got the dumb, the bad decision. And guess what else? NXT got that new media deal before. I don't even know why anybody's watching that shit, man. I'm talking about Dynamite. Dynamite is terrible every Wednesday night, man. I can't see how anybody's still watching that. I can't see how anybody's still watching that garbage, man. I just can't. I really can't. I saw JD's tweet saying no stream. So I assume when he says no stream, that means Dynamite did not deliver. It was terrible. Yeah, I don't even, I'm not an AEW fan, so you ain't got to worry about me doing watch alongs for AEW. I'm more of a WWE. AEW. And the fact that WWE doesn't know what to do with over they don't even know what to do with over 50, man. I find it hilarious because NXT knew what to do with over 50 more than the main roster, more than the administration. Isn't that something? Some fun shit going on, man. Makes me wonder if Evil will become the sixth Japanese wrestler to become an NXT champion. I mean, that's if they don't drop the ball. They already dropped the ball on him last night. And Will Cruz. Oh man. I wonder what the plan is for Bronson Reed once he returns. Ooh. Talk about interesting news here. So I heard that Reed is suspected to be positioned as one of Reigns' opponents during his current run. Y'all can agree or disagree, but I think it's sense. And I'm not the only one in the internet wrestling community that's saying it. There's other Twitter X internet wrestling community accounts that are saying it too. Because Reed's momentum for the he was originally set inside the elimination went to Logan Paul. Honestly. Yeah. Went to Logan Paul, man. Yeah, went to Logan. Guess what? Austin Theory are still they're still the Monday Night Raw Tag Team Champions. Who really wants to see Austin Theory and Logan Paul as Raw Tag Team Champions? I already know the answer. It isn't a random matchup, obviously. Reed already had history with Roman Reigns, including a major feud last year. Over even though the injury removed him from WrestleMania, this report makes it clear that he still sees Reed as a major player in his I mean, if this holds, Reed won't stepping into the ring when we step back into the lineup. Is Bronson Reed the choice for Roman Reigns? We'll have to see when he comes back. And see how it plays out. Gotta say that, man, because some of the people online, they be taking stuff way too serious. You don't believe me? Ask JD from New York. He knows all about it. Yeah, I'm talking about the greatest podcast in the entire IWC. He knows all about it. People take stuff too serious. You know, there's many people that take stuff too seriously. Just like I know many people that take stuff too seriously. Internet wrestling community. Not gonna name drop them, but I just know they take stuff too seriously and then they just say stuff that just don't make sense. And make them sound like a bunch of geeks and a bunch of delusional idiots. This does not have nothing to do with how my Twitter account got suspended and how I ended up creating a new one. Got nothing to do with that. I think somebody recorded it. Who recorded it? I wish I knew. I want to know so bad who did it. I really do. Oh shoot! John Cena reacted to Will Cruz's WWE debut. What? So you mean tell me people thought Will Cruz was they did not mention one time he was buried? I think him and Evil was buried that night. There was too many. Also, let's do it on my hands watching on as well, but might as well let's do it here since I'm still alive. So here's the thing. This was real call coming from me. I literally said the same thing on my hands watching on last night. Outside of Lizzie Brand's debut, Shawn Legacy prospered twice. Thanks versus Hill, tearing it down. I'm not gonna lie. Being straight honest with y'all, everything else on this show was very, very new last night. Show still sucks. Creative writing, booking still ain't changed for NXT. The episode wasn't even that exciting or important that night. It just wasn't. That's just my opinion. I mean, if y'all think it's exciting, good for y'all. But me, no. The debuts didn't change it. And then I felt bad for Nikita Lyons with how they poorly booking her on TV to lose. Lose again. And for what? I questioned that. Like, really? And then they fumbled Evil and Will Cruz's debut that night. Evil showed up, gave Tony D'Angelo a rope like it's Godfather. And then Will Cruz jumps Tony from behind. No match. No match between Evil and Tony D'Angelo for the NXT Championship. Please don't give us no fucking surprise out of nowhere and randomly book the match. Well, us knowing. Like, really. They should have made that match official right there and then last night. After that, gone. There was no mention of Tony D'Angelo versus Evil after Evil made his debut. There was no mention at all. No. Whatsoever. Tells you everything you need to know on how they buried Evil and Will Cruz's debut on the show last night. Absolutely no match, no heat. Debut was wasted, man. I don't know why they're not doing anything with Kendra Gray in matches, building her up. I literally said this on my YouTube community tab and watch along the other night. I also said that she's at ringside every week. Kaylani Jordan called her out with her face. And we still got no Kaylani versus it. You know, and then I went on and said, make it make sense because, you know, they had Cam Hendricks, Angels, and Tate Wilder all from WWE Evolve randomly debut without vignettes. And then not to mention, fucking terrible because it was. No build, no story. Just here's new people. It wasn't. I mean, I literally said the other night, wasn't Tony D'Angelo versus Evil supposed to happen? You know? And then I was like, what the fuck did they not book this match for next week's NXT? If you're gonna do an angle, pay it off. And then I said the creative writing and booking is a serious change, and so does the industry commentary. Went on and said, I'm gonna watch along too, that Booker T and Vince Joseph are straight killing momentum every segment. Wrong names, yelling over finishes, burying talent with their jokes. North American Championship match, Miles Bourne versus Shaquan had no stakes and felt like a YouTube exclusive. And I question why everybody is so over Shaquan. I mean, does everybody really think that he's the next breakout? The next breakout song? What does everybody see in Shaquan that I don't see? That's my question. Birthright versus Prosper and Sean Legacy. That was nothing more than just a match to fill time. Prosper and Sean Legacy were the best things of this time of this entire tag match last night. All of Ice gets ahead of the cooling thanks to Mr. Iguana. That was a cool moment, but where's the follow-up? Where was the follow-up? That was the question. And then I love the argument between Kali Armstrong and Jada Parker. That's one of the best things of that entire show last night for NXT. It needed to lead to a real match with real time. And they booked the match. Sure enough, they booked it for next week. We're going to get that match. I can't wait to see it. Ooh, there's going to be something between those two. Those two got the same gimmick, same attitude, everything. Those two like they could be a tag team too. No, I'm still asking. Where was Dorian Van Dux? All I heard was Birthright cutting the promo saying they put him down. Now, you're not going to get me or a scientist to believe that. Give me a break. No graphics. No, he's not clear. No vignette explaining it. You can't just swap people with no reason and think we won't notice. NXT has to stop with these 3-minute debuts, man. Evolve span with no vignettes, matches, that doesn't matter. Give us real build. Again, I'm going to repeat this, what I said on last night. 6 to 8 week stories, vignettes for new stars, commentators who know what they're watching. Until then, it's mid-season. Still sucked. Show still sucked, man. Evolve was a different story tonight. We already went over everything that happened on Evolve tonight. If y'all missed my NXT watch along last night, man, you could either go over there and listen to it on there or on here. Either way. If you care about NXT actually getting better, you need to go listen to it, seriously. The full watch along is still on the channel, man. Well, let me know in the comments if y'all agree or if I'm tripping. Because I know I'm not. I know for a fact I ain't tripping, man. I'm saying it myself. I know for a fact I ain't tripping. Well, anyways, folks, like I said, Evolve was a solid B. It proved this show had soul. Now, I'm getting out of here. Good night. If I don't do that stream tomorrow, man, on which WrestleMania 42 night delivered the most, I will be live for SmackDown. So, good night, y'all. Take care.